am now.
All right then. So, as a bit of a recap as to what happened, you were all traveling from Maximilian's home past Waterdeep, picked up Certain along the way, which might have brought, I do hope, might have brought Fern some comfort.
It did.
Yeah. A lot of things have happened. A lot of things have not been spoken on yet that very much should have been, which was not helped when you all found the Prophet, where almost all of you were given the same offer, which was, you may ask 2 questions. We are here in the aftermath. Crow and Fern both seem to have gone out before anyone else. Crow may be a bit angry. Afterwards, all at very close periods of time, Thanada, Glaciel, Kindle, and Mr. N all proceed to leave at very similar time. The only one who up till now, maybe only a couple seconds after hasn't stepped out, is Kairos. Kairos, when you do step out, what would you say about your difference in appearance?
I would say that I have some green feathers on my wings.
I'll send an image. I'll
And
his. Yeah.
my hood has changed color.
Alright. As I'm gonna send an image of this as well. Meanwhile, as Cairo steps out, his clothes are His clothes are greener. His Okay, we both deleted Lachlan. God damn it, Lachlan! You actually are. Lachlan, you actually are Internet Explorer. Okay, it's fine. As he steps out, his clothes are a bit greener. Even his feathers are greener. And even without any real arcane information, but I'd say, Nox, you are very much able to figure this out very quickly. His magic feels different too. Not per se stronger or weaker, but different. As if he's had an adjustment.
Huh.
Kairos, what do you do?
I go up to Crow and say, I know who did what happened. I know exactly who and what happened to your friends. Who did it and what happened to them. And then I say the names of Calypso Morgan and
I will say, considering that we have already had this conversation inside of the chat, we can question, what would your response be, Pro, to Thanada saying that Xerox Sky Tamer is her father? Sky?
What did you say the name was?
Xerox Sky Tamer. I can type it in a chat, but I'll send it to you privately because I think it's already written in the thing.
It is.
Basically, let me quickly. the term that was used between them was what's it called? Xerox, Sky Tamer, and Calypso Morgan battled, and she abused his mistake. And that seems to have led to the death of your friend.
Hmm.
What does Crow do?
Crow is gonna stay silent for a bit because he does not want to yell out at someone that is not to blame again.
Is there maybe a question you would like to ask to Thanada?
Where could I be now?
My da?
Yes.
She thinks, thinking back, and says, I haven't seen him since my tribe decided to make the decision to do the whole ritual that stopped the storms in the first place. He told me he was gonna leave to find a way out. He wasn't happy with it, to say the least. But I was 8. I don't remember much. I don't know where he'd be now. I'm more so surprised that he isn't back, and that he isn't back scares me.
You know, nothing, not even a hint, nothing left from him that could be a hint, nothing.
He said he was going to help, and Calypso, she's the one who broke the pot, or the jar. Is that not related, maybe? Kairos, do you know when they battled?
What was it? 8 years ago, wasn't it? Earth? Yeah, 8 years. Pretty
Well, on
sure.
the earlier end or on the latter end of 8 years? Because my
Um,
dad left on the earlier end of 8 years. Crow. Did it? Sorry to ask you this, but did this happen on the earlier end of 8 years or on the latter end of 8 years? Crow, roll history for me.
Let's see. History is not the strongest point, but it's not the weakest either. It's +1.
You don't need to roll high for this. It's just that you might abysmally fail.
Natural 20.
Well, that's more than was necessary. Kind of a wasted
It's a
roll.
wasteful.
Yeah. It was not only in the latter end, it was in the final month of 8 years ago.
Final month. 8 years ago.
So it happened.
That's when it struck.
So it happened after he left, and after it happened after Calypso broke the jar. That doesn't answer.
Type of god is this?
I'll say this is something your character should know. It was the jar that was originally used to free her mother while stopping the storms completely, but the one that got broken by Calypso.
Which then caused the storms to go out of control and kill her mother in
Yes.
the process.
The jar was broken, the storms raged, and
I will
then
say,
what?
due to your high history check, suddenly it makes sense. You know that Thanid is a sorceress. You know that. Sorcerers gain their magic from their blood.
Yeah.
It's suddenly starting to make sense why her magic felt so familiar. Because it is very similar magic. A portion of it she gained from her father.
Magic used that day is the one that resides in you through your blood.
I'm gonna be honest here, I did not hear what you said.
I
Just
don't
go
know.
ahead.
The magic from that day is the same as what goes through your blood, through your bloodline.
Then it probably is my dad, but he's not a bad man. He wouldn't go to a random mountaintop and kill a group of elves for no reason.
Then we need to find him
Could it be
and
he was looking for
actually
Calypso
figure
Morgan?
out what happened.
What? Say that again, Kindle?
It could be he was looking for Calypso Morgan.
But why would he be looking for her?
I don't know. It's just a hunch. But something tells me that's what he was after. A group of elves, Calypso Morgan being one herself, it just... something adds up here.
Do you think he knew about her breaking the jar, Thanida?
And you can see almost a realization happens in her eyes. She holds her hands up to her head. If I wouldn't know, but if he knew, if he knew that that she would have killed my mom and his wife. I've never seen my dad do anything bad. Did he? You said they battled Kairos?
Yes.
Did he try to kill her for breaking the jar?
That I'm
It's
not too
likely.
sure of. But from what I'm guessing, most likely.
But when was the last time you've seen her alive? 6 months ago, by the way.
About 6 months ago. Regular realm time.
There's a sort of
Material
realization.
realm,
Whatever.
not regular realm. Material. There's a difference.
There's a sort of realization that hits her as she realizes just how high the likelihood is that her father is dead. And that she likely won the battle. And that one of the bits of collateral of that battle was the death of Fro's friends. What? I don't know how to find him.
Do you have anything of his?
Yes. Do you have anything with it?
And she pulls out the knife, the one embroidered with sapphire, and said, "My dad gave it to my mom at their wedding She gave it to me. I don't know if you can do anything with it.
Kairos?
Yes. May
She'll
I
hand you the
hold
knife.
it? Yep. Um. I'm gonna use scrying on it.
Scrying. I remember reading about that spell. Let me really quickly check on. It should work with this. And you have his name, so it should work.
Yes.
Because it needs a name and something that would have been a part of them / belong to them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. So,
Cast time is 10 minutes.
alright then. That means that you guys have 10 minutes to maybe have a different conversation while he is figuring this out. I'll say you cannot, considering it does use a vocal component, you cannot speak while casting
Yeah, I
it.
know.
Yeah, Kindle probably would have told him it's gonna take about 10 minutes.
I literally just go and sit somewhere holding the knife in my hands and just start muttering.
Within
Because technically the verbal component can be anything. You don't have to
Alright then.
say something specific. I just start muttering, find this person.
Certain then says, while we wait, it might be an idea for us to figure out where we're going to go next.
That's actually something I want to talk to you about.
Go ahead.
You serve the Lord Knight, correct?
Correct. He's one of my masters.
Do you think that he would take Kairos as a patron?
I have not met the Kairos that you have all spoken about. The Kairos that knew he was going to leave. The Kairos that was angry. The only Kairos I have met seems like a good-hearted man, good nature, tries to help. I think my master would be one of the people most open to having him.
In that case, it might be best that we head over there instead. For it's best that we get back to the material plane as soon as possible.
And then Glacial says, but in that case, the quickest way would be through the Land of Vision.
Unfortunately.
And he can see certain sighs and says, Kairos, just nod to this if you, or nod against it, say what you will. Do you still want to follow Lady Trixie's plan? Do you nod or do you shake your head? Lachlan. Kairos.
Kairos just shrugs. He's
God
not-
damn it.
Well, the issue is we're likely going to have to ask for passage.
Where will we
I've
have
never
to
been
ask
to
for
the Land of
passage?
Vision. Yes, likely from someone at Yunus Lumos. The main city of there.
Got it.
Yeah, maybe even her, but I'm just gonna say this. I've met 3 Archfey so far. I have met Lady Trixie, my master, of course, and the Wanderer. My master despised her. Lady Trixie outright feared her, and the Wanderer always told me to be wary. This just seems risky. I'm gonna be honest.
Is there any way Kindle can see that there's another way around?
I mean, you can just look at the map. You just look at the map.
Because it looks like there's
It
another
is
way
a-
around.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Ping.
Ping. Yes. So, your goal would be Beast Harbor, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That is where you want to end up. The roads in the Land of Vision are much more developed than the roads in the Everdark. The Everdark is an ever-expansive forest. Everything is constantly consuming everything at the same time. In the Land of Vision, the roads there are set up. They're usually cleaner. Traveling there, you might even pass by a carriage. They'll move you quicker. It will take genuinely double the amount of time to go all the way around towards Beast Harbor, and might even be more dangerous depending on what will be inside those forests. Yes, Certain has a lot of influence, but it's like the ranger does not have complete control over the forest. He just understands it.
Yeah.
So, yes, you could, but it would be a very massive turn. It would be much slower. You'd have to go back around through the fractured remnants, which if you run into it quickly, you're going through the sand. It's up to you, or up to you all really, but when it comes to pure time, and honestly how easy the journey is going to be, going through the Land Division is far, far easier. Also, Mo, why do you keep leaving and rejoining the Roll20? You're out of the Roll20, it says. Oh, there, he's back now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird.
And connection issues, I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, because right now I'm at 281 MS.
Oh, great. I think I'm at the...
Yes.
Because I'm going to assume... Yeah, Lachlan joined first. That's why.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it was Unreal
Well-
or Sky that joined first.
Is it?
Was
I think it was either Unreal or Lachlan. Because they were the only people I saw in the VC.
On my end, Lachlan's profile was already in the VC when I clicked to join it. So
yeah,
I believe
so
it was
Lachlan was
Lachlan.
in first.
I went to fetch Sky because he had apparently forgotten it was Saturday.
Right. Yeah.
Kindle would leave it up to a vote. Considering what we have to do. One way is a lot easier, but also one requires not to go to Land Division.
I will set up a poll in the Master of Fire.
Remember, you're voting as your character, not as a player
Yeah.
in some areas.
Yep, I will also... I can only vote once, but I will tell you what Thanida, Certain, and Glaciel vote. Where should we go next?
Also, so everyone knows, out of character, Kairos only has 4 spell points left after scrying.
Holy shit. You're going to have to rest on the way.
Yeah. So whichever he's gonna probably choose whichever way is easier.
He's going to go EP. That means that you would choose the Land Division then.
Yeah.
All right then. Everyone vote, and I'll tell you what would change. Okay, only 2 people have voted so far.
Where's
It's in Master Fire. Yeah, I assumed Fern would vote there.
Yeah. Like as a player, I would have picked Lanovision, but as Fern, Everdark.
Fern would run towards the Everdark if she could.
Oh yeah.
All right then. Then I'm gonna say this: while yes, Certain does vote to go to the Everdark, Glaciel and Thanida would both have voted to go through the Land of it. Absolutely.
So that's 6 versus 2.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Well,
I know what
you
I
know
voted
where
for,
we're
but
headed
still.
off? Yeah.
Anyway.
Anything else anyone wants to do? Considering maybe Nox has something to say, maybe something to ask.
Yes.
Not Nox specifically, but
I have
anyone.
something to ask Mr. N. Or Kindo has something to ask Mr. N. Mr. N, you alive?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
There we
Yeah,
go.
then we can
Oh
hear you
my
now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
My question for you is this. Have you seen anyone like me before? I don't just mean beastkin, I mean someone that actually looks a lot like me, like a sibling or something.
Roll a history check for, or roll a history and roll a
Yeah.
normal d20 for me, please.
Okay. I got for history 13.
13.
No, yeah. And let me roll a d20. 14.
14. All right then.
Yes.
You have absolutely met Beastkin, mostly in the Everdark. You are very unsure if you have ever met one that looks like her. Considering it would have to be a lion beastkin, very white clothing. And again, you've only passed by the Everdark a couple of times. Most of the beastkin that you saw were just normal people living there. You barely looked at them. They're not even close to the weirdest thing you've seen in the Feywild.
I apologize. I met a lot of your kind, but not someone that looks exactly like you.
Okay.
So
You can see that she's both relieved yet disappointed. I was just hoping that because you have been to the Everdark, you might have seen something. Or, well, been around
I've
the
never
Feywild.
entered. Yeah, I've been
Certain
around it, but not thickly inside it.
Certain pipes up and says, "Why are you asking this?"
One of the questions that I asked the, prophet was about my locket. As she would then pull it out and show everyone.
I'm just gonna really quickly do a description. It is a silver locket, seemingly embroidered with the shape of Tiamat.
Do I recognize it?
I will say, you don't even need to roll. You recognize that as the goddess of the chromatic dragons. Sits my effort down here.
But, the main reason why I'm asking is because Kairos, not long after he got out, I asked him to use Lesser Legend lore, and apparently I have 2 siblings that I didn't know about.
Shit. And I'm gonna also roll for him. I'm sorry. I've met far too many beastkin to remember one that looked like you.
Then hopefully that means that they're not here in the Feywild. Might be worse than the material plane considering how much bigger it is, but at the same time, them not being here might be more useful. We need to get
Well,
back to the
I'm-
material plane sooner than later.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize why. Wow. All right then. Hopefully we'll find them too. This has grown to be a very complicated trip, and much less merry than I imagined.
Show me where this person is. Show me.
Yeah. I'll say at this point, yeah, you will have finished your scrying. I will tell you basically what it says is you get to know the general scenery within 10 feet.
Yes,
You
I'm
do
pretty sure
not-
they have to be on the same plane as well for it to work, I think.
Yeah. You do not see
Doesn't look like it
a
actually.
person. Kairos, you do not see a person. But none of the parts of the spell tell you which plane this is, where this is. But this place is dark. And feels like it too. But the place exactly where you're at is like a hollow. It's a bit more lush. Plants here that grow don't grow anywhere else. Carbonade. Do perceive sign. Sorry, kid came in. The place is a bit more lush, alive. It's like almost a garden, but the plants here are not plants that you have recognized from either the Feywild or the material plane. Aldo, actually, roll a nature check for me.
Okay.
This has to be a pretty high roll. I'll say this would need to be a 15 plus for you to get this.
Nature, you said?
Yes.
That is a 12 plus 4. That's a 16.
16. Barely. These are plants that you recognize somewhat. They're plants that grow in various layers of the abyss. And other than this hollow, which is dark, very much unlit, and you need to focus your eye to see anything, there's but one, it almost stabbed into the ground, nigh-on circular, unmarked, pretty large, maybe a half a meter long stone into the ground, clearly forced by someone, and you do not see him.
Okay. I'll relay what I saw to Thanada. And then I will turn to Mr. N and ask. So, you said you saw some beastkin?
Yeah.
Would you mind if I had a look into your
Go ahead.
past?
I just approach him and give him my hand.
Instead of taking his hand, I put my hand on his forehead and cast Lesser Legend Lore.
Roll a wisdom check for me. At disadvantage.
Who?
You, you, Kairos.
Okay. So I am casting this at fourth level.
Just tell me what you roll, because this will be necessary. And I'm gonna have to roll against this.
History, was it?
Question.
It was
Wisdom.
a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Well, that's a 25.
Yeah, I don't.
Roll again.
Oh, yeah, it's a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it's a disadvantage, by the way. Tell me
That
if you
was
still
the
roll.
disadvantage.
That was the
Oh.
disadvantage. I roll again.
Well, this one was a 18, and I have a plus 10 to wisdom saves.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Roll again.
What?
Oh, fuck this.
The fuck is going on here?
I got a
that-
quick
I don't know.
That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. I can't believe I am saying
I swear to
this.
God. I swear to God.
I cannot believe I am
I
saying this
have-
right now.
I have these like green dice, green galaxy dice. that I'm
Kairos,
rolling.
I'm just gonna say this. I apologize so much. Somehow, in spite of your trying, something is stopping you from using legend lore or lesser legend lore on Mr. N.
Hey, are you alright?
And I would like for you to roll Arcana.
It's not working. Arcana?
Yes. Just desperately try. This has never happened before that Kairos was unable to cast this.
That is a. That is a 17.
It's something that was placed on Nox.
There's been something.
But I will say
placed
this:
on
it
you.
is something. It is something that could have only been placed. You are a skilled user of time magic. This would have had to be an incredibly skilled chronologist to be able to perform this kind of magic to stop anyone from scrying into the past. And I will say at this point, it looks like you've seen him use Lush Lord. He can do it in. Kairos can do it instantly at a distance. Barely any component needed. Very hidden. He is struggling to get it out, and then the magic goes green and flutters and disappears.
Something's been put on you that's stopping me from seeing into your past.
Huh.
Had to have been put on you by a very powerful chronologist.
How do we make it?
I am
Roll an
not
Arcana
sure.
check for me.
Okay. Well, that was a 5.
You have no idea. You are lost.
It went with what I said, so.
Yeah. Wow. Also, I'm just going to say this, by the way. I have a plus 10 to each of my rolls to do this. I'm not going to tell you guys why, but I do have a plus 10. I rolled a 15, which leads to a 25, which was Kairos' first roll, a 17, which leads to a 27, which was Kairos' second roll, and then a
I got
11.
28 the second roll.
Actually, was it? Shit, I think it might have been. It was the same number. I forgot. But the third one, which I think you rolled a dirty 20, I got an
Yes.
11 plus 10, 21.
Damn.
I am not bullshit. I am baffled. I am baffled at this series of rolls. I'm gonna be honest. 2 times equal with disadvantage with a plus 10, and then the third roll is 1 above it. Holy shit.
So I
The-
was close to
Kairos,
breaking
whoever
through,
that
but I
was,
wasn't.
Kairos gave them a run for their money.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just lucky. I was gonna say this because it's something that was placed on Mr. And years ago. The person you did it to would not have known about you trying to remove it. I think they would only know once it's broken.
Whoever it was must have been just powerful enough, just a bit more powerful than me.
I will
Fuck.
I will say this, by the way. Kairos is saying this, but firstly, it's likely someone way more powerful than Kairos. Secondly, Kairos might need to go to sleep soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am very tired after the scrying and the.
I have a question.
I literally can only cast a level 1 spell once. At
Yeah,
this
yeah, Dragon?
point.
Just a random question about D&D.
Yeah.
What like you can cast something at a higher level, right? Is there a way you can like
Yes.
do a lower level cast?
No, you
Yeah.
cannot downcast.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You can only upcast. You cannot downcast. Although it would be pretty funny
What
if you
is
could
even
cast
the
like a
advantage
first
of that?
level
Like, give me
wish.
like an example.
Upcast,
makes us-
upcasting fireball
the
makes it hurt more.
effect Stronger.
Upcasting a
What?
fire, more damage, more death. It's very simple. That's
I'm
upcasting
guessing that
Wizard Legend lore makes it more successful.
and then I'm guessing like stuff that has like a timer obviously lasts longer.
Yes.
Depends. That
Uh,
really
Alright.
Yeah,
it
just curious about
changes. It usually is described in each of the spells.
I'm
So
just gonna
we're
assume
going
that Kairos,
to rest, let Cairo rest, and then we're gonna move.
Kairos is just going to. You guys are gonna rest first, then move.
Yes.
You guys could have Kairos rest on the move because no one else needs rest. I'm pretty sure.
Can we do that?
You guys can do that. I'd say you guys have what's his name, his horses, and I think Kairos has been an adventurer for long enough to where he'd be able to semi-sleep on a horse.
Yeah,
All right, let's do that.
he would be. He does have quite good animal handling.
Okay, in that case, I would like for nobody roll a luck check
Oh,
for me,
great.
please.
Oh boy.
You do want this to be a pretty high roll, I will say that.
18.
18, cool. Kairos, you gain the benefits of a long rest, just so you know.
Yep.
But this is after 8 hours. Is there anything anyone else would like to talk about before we move towards the land division?
I just go to Kairos and just ask him. Just like
Kairos is dead. He's not going to be awake
Oh.
until the land division.
oh, then I will ask his companion, the closest one.
Kindle, probably.
Kindle.
Yeah.
Is this normal for him? Like, he was trying his best. Like, should I be worried?
Let's just say I've never seen him fail that before.
So I should be worried. You're telling me someone cast something unknown on me.
Before he passed out, I will tell you this. It seems to be something on you. Besides that, we can't really figure it out at the moment.
Mr. N, if you want to, you can roll an Arcana check for me to see what it might be.
Oh, sure.
Today, please.
I'm rolling it. I'm just seeing if I have any benefits. That is 15.
15. That's enough. It seems to be a very slight magical effect that exists to stop people from using specifically time magic to scry into your past.
That deity somehow looked into my past and into my future.
Did anyone
no
hear
idea
that?
what
Hear
you
that?
said.
Because I did not.
Yeah, I did not.
You know.
Yeah. Bye, am I?
I just like walk away and just think about it.
You're on a horse. You horse away?
Yes, I just yeah. The horse
Fair
and
enough.
just
You speed up a bit or you slow down a bit, depending on the situation.
I speed the fuck out. Confused. Like what? Who the fuck is here? Keeping my fucking past hidden.
Yeah.
I just
Also,
think,
since
like,
it is
fucking-
it is an old enchant.
Kindle had the guess something
Yeah?
to do with Calypso.
At this point, this is not intentional, by the way. I'm just gonna say this is an out of story thing. I am baffled at how many things are involved with Calypso at the moment. She has speed ran her way into becoming the most important character in the entire fucking campaign.
Literally every bad thing that happened in this campaign is because of her.
Calypso.
And
God
that's
damn it,
mostly because of you.
My soup is cold and my salad is hot. Goddamn Calypso.
Calypso!
God damn it, it's
It
raining.
actually is.
It's because of that witch.
I mean, it was at some point. So, which is, you know, you guys met her once, thought that she was going to be just a random prison warden. Yeah, fuck you, I guess. Why did I do this? All right, then. Back to the story. As the sand shifts back into rock, slowly it starts shifting back into, for you at least, Fern, the comfort of dirt. The weather starts to get a bit colder. Okay, wait, do I not put this anywhere? What? Huh? Oh, here, yeah. The what's it called? The land starts to get a bit colder, even to the point where snow starts to exist for a bit more and more. The roads start to develop from basic pathways into roads. Around you, beautiful spruce trees, almost as if they're perfectly placed in their location. Just enough to where you can see into the forest, but not enough to where you can see easily. Feeling somehow the combination of just a little bit of sun piercing the clouds. The weather is cold, but it's a comfort. Some of you imagine drinking a hot cocoa in this weather. Look around you. The land itself is beautiful. Well kept. You don't see people quickly. Until at some point you reach a carriage. This carriage, or not a carriage, it's a group of carriages. I forgot what name it is, sorry. Seemingly led by this old woman, going in the same direction as you. You could simply continue to pass them by, or maybe speak to the old lady and try to ask maybe if you guys could come along for the safety of a group.
Kindle will try to ask the second one.
So the lady.
Yeah.
You walk up to her. It's an Eladrin lady. She's old, shorter, like old to the point she's maybe 600 years old. She's been wandering most of her life. Her face is covered in wrinkles. She's clearly no longer as thin or as tall as she used to be. She's clearly Winter Eladrin. Through squinted eyes, sees you arrive on this horse. Looks at you and says, Oh, hi, dearie. Don't recognize you.
Hello, miss. Do you think it would be nice, or do you think it would be fine if we traveled with you, for safety in numbers?
Of course, followers of light always seek more eyes. What would your name be, kind lady?
Kindle will try to decide whether or not she should say her real name or not.
Alright, then you could take a moment to decide.
You know what? Fuck it, we're doing this. My name is Kindle.
Kindle, glad to meet you. My name is Margaret. I travel these lands transporting goods from one place to another. You may stay with the carriage. We will be making camp in an hour or two if you would like to inform your friends. Just one break before we make it to the main city.
Of course. Thank you for letting us travel with you.
It's of course my pleasure. I'll say she moves back with her little carriage to the head. If you want to, you could check what all the carriages have.
Can Kindle do that without being suspicious?
I'll say you could absolutely have like a little peek in there. They're not hiding much. Roll like an investigation check, but it would not have to be that insane to make it. Let's say it like that.
Alright. Let's say 12.
12. It is a combination of wrapped foods, some animals, half fey animals and stuff like birds. Maybe not animals that are meant to be eaten. Some maybe only meant to be kept as pets. And a large amount of, this is one that surprised you, metals. You thought the Fae had a distaste for metal, which they do, but this one seems to be carrying a large amount of already pre-sculpted metal in almost ingots. The metal just seems to be basic, either iron or steel.
Doesn't
Yeah?
iron hurt Faye?
You can go ask either Cern or
Fern?
what's it called, Margaret.
Huh?
You can ask anyone. You can ask Fern as well. Fern would know.
Hey Fern, doesn't iron usually hurt Fae creatures?
Roll a
Well,
nature check for me, Fern.
Let's see my dice. Where my nature is what again? I never remember
It
it.
also would not have to be that high.
That is a 9.
That's enough. The DC was a 5. So you know that much older Fae, are still absolutely affected by iron, but due to the amount of iron that they have had to deal with, a lot of Fae, fairies, pixies have adapted. Some even taking it as a sign of strength. And you know that it is also semi-affiliated with the Land of Vision. Ionos Lumos is one of its names is known as the City of Steel.
She'll share this information with Kairos, because I could not remember the entire thing, even if I tried.
Yeah, no worries. It's fine. You'll remember it when it's needed.
Harrison writes it down in his journal, which
Fern,
also
you're
has
right.
pictures.
Fern, you're riding next to Certain. Seems, well, he likes that there's finally a bit of nature back. Seems nervous. Is there something? If something goes wrong here, it's the first time he hasn't felt secure since having to leave earlier to help Waterdeep.
Everything alright, Certain?
This place doesn't feel natural. Doesn't feel like a forest. It feels made. It might be because of all that I've been told, but I don't know how this is gonna go. But I think all we can do is get this over with. They voted, so
The faster we get this over with, the better. I've never heard much good about this place either.
get in, move along, get out. Is there anything else that anyone would like to say before this carriage sets up camp?
Kinlu would quickly ask Certain, who exactly are we supposed to be asking permission from? Lady Lightday or Person of Vision?
If we're lucky, one of the guards should do.
Okay.
And if we're not lucky, Lady Light herself.
Got it.
What do you mean we're not lucky?
I have met 3 Archfey. Not a single, all of them have known her personally. Not a single one has liked her. Not a single one has properly trusted her. And the closer I get, the more part of my oath gets limited. I don't know if the moment that we reach her chambers, I will be able to be there with you.
Makes sense.
Me
wouldn't
being
force you
here
to
is
do-
already...
I wouldn't force you to do anything you don't want.
Just promise me something, Kindle.
Yeah.
If you can choose between fighting and running, run.
Understood.
What happens when you lose here may be worse than what you can imagine.
I understand.
I will say at this point, it is kind of shocking. This is a man that when he was in prison for 2 years with no magic, surrounded by people who were done unjustly, he had a permanent smile on his face. This is a man, when he saw storms ravaging an entire continent, he has still had self-control. But now that you're standing in the edge of the land of vision, this is the first time you have seen him be anywhere near scared. Which
I
is very
promise you,
disheartening.
Certain. I'm not looking to die. Kindle says this as she looks down at one of her hands.
Roll an insight check for me.
That's a 16.
It seems like he wanted to remark on you saying that you don't want to die, but decides to stay silent anyway.
If you want to say something, Certain, I'd rather you say it than regret not saying it sooner.
I just don't know if dying's the thing you should be afraid of here.
Either way, I'm not looking forward to it today.
We're lucky it'll only have to be today.
Today, tomorrow, when does it matter? Let me just say this. We will run, if that's what's required. I'd rather we talk our way out of this or just get out without being seen anywhere. If there was a way around
Good.
this, I would.
That brings me comfort. Is there anything anyone else would like to say before we move on to the camp? No one? All right
And if
then.
not,
I thought one of you guys had deafened, but
that's what we're
but no,
saying.
there's a
If
dragon.
you wanna leave and rejoin, you should be able to talk again.
Yeah, no, he just messaged me some stuff. He basically just he's gonna do it anyway. He wants to, and for me after this to tell him about the story so far, but hey, Sen, should be able to talk. Still mute unless you have like an important question. Okay,
You have to explain to me everything.
I'll do it after this. I'll do it after, because it gets complicated, and we've been through like a year of sessions, so it's gonna be complicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then. As the day moves into evening and slowly moves into night, they stop the carriage. Considering you're your own group, and I think that the carriage movers realize this, but they're dressed in this very white clothing with these little metal attachments. Clearly servants of this place. But they don't seem to even care about either Certain or Fern, who of course seem to would be wary of them. They don't even seem to if they had noticed that they are servants of a different archfey, they clearly don't care. I'm just gonna say it, that's it. As you all make camp, you are all sitting in a circle. It's getting a bit darker. And you look up. It seems to have snowed a bit and then stopped. The clouds seem to have parted. You see the night sky. Is there anything anyone would like to talk about? While you're all sitting around this campfire?
Kindle would have first like to talk to Winter, perchance.
Go ahead.
Okay. As much as I love the fact that you have been taking your life into your own hands, you also have been a bit risky. Not to mention a little bit impulsive.
Yeah?
I'm telling you, you need to be more careful. As much as I appreciate some of the decisions that you've made that saved our asses a couple of times, not to mention try to save Crow, I don't think any of us would love to lose you. We need you here. So please, take more care of yourself.
All right then. And I would like for you to roll insight.
That would be 17.
You realize that Glassell hasn't said anything since leaving the cave with the Prophet. Just listened. You've taught her to control herself, control her emotions. This one, it seems like another moment where she's controlling herself. You don't know what she asked, and she didn't bother to mention what she found, or what she found out, what question she asked. But you are able to figure out that, considering she came out at around the same time you did, that she likely asked the same number of questions that you did, which was the full 2. So the only thing I'll say is she is remarkably silent and has not expressed any want to communicate those questions that she has asked. And unlike everyone else, she does not seem anywhere near as scared as everyone else. Wait a second, I'm being called. I'll be right back.
What I wanted to do next.
Also, so everyone knows, at the next level up, I'll be able to cast level 8 spells.
Yes, thank you, Mr.
from
Paladin.
the spell.
Sorry, what did I miss?
Nothing.
Alright.
alright then.
Kindle would like to do one more thing, since I know no one else is going to do anything at this point.
Hmm?
Kindle would ask Winter one more question. I'm not
Go
going to
ahead.
ask about the cave or anything, because it's obvious you don't want to talk about it. I will ask this. How much did you enjoy the festival?
It was fun.
If I wanted to take you to another one, would you want to go? Not the
can
unending
see-
festival, but the circus. A circus of sorts.
You can see she smiles like, yeah, that sounds like fun.
I have a friend back home, and I've actually told her a bit about this group. She actually really wants to meet you. I think you really like her.
Oh. And she will look over to Kairos and say, can you find someone already that'll give you powers? I want to leave.
Why do you think we're going to Lord Knight's area?
That is the reason why we're going this route, I'm afraid. The faster we do this, the faster we get out.
Yes.
All right then.
I want to do something.
Alright?
What do you want to do?
To Carlos. I want to
Yes.
ask him specifically what he felt when he was casting it. When the thing blocked him off of like my past.
like I was trying to hit my head against a wall and it wasn't budging.
Just that.
That's what it felt
uh,
like.
Could you tell what type it was? Like,
It was
A brick wall.
it was chronomancy magic.
I don't know, man. Oh. Okay.
Ooh, I hear a bell.
Earth, can I roll for history?
Go ahead.
Why is it a nat one? Why is it a nat one? Wow!
You will not. You do not have anyone affiliated to it. No.
Wow! Nat one.
Other than Kairos.
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
I feel like rolling like that, he's even forgot that Kairos does. But
Even I forgot about.
Or do you remember something completely wrong?
Oh yeah, Kalisha Morgan. If she has time magic, oh, we're fucked.
I just became retarded for that second.
If Calypso Morgan has time magic, we're fucked.
Of course.
Oh,
Alright, let's continue with the
Mostly
story.
because she could go back in time.
yeah.
I am going to say this. I think the story is trying to continue with you.
Yes.
In the distance, repeatedly, start hearing bell noise. Some of you have fought in wars as soldiers. You know when bells are for a religious purpose. You know when bells are as a calling. These are not the bells of... Let's just say this. These are not the bells of someone who is trying to call. These are bells of war.
Of war.
And I'll say this. Oh shit. As you will both look out into the forest, into the direction of the noise, these two viscous abominations step out,
Oh.
looking at you, and I would like for everyone
Gummy bear
to roll for initiative.
Fucking gummy
Yes,
bears? Are
it
you
is.
fucking serious?
And I would like for everyone to bring back
bear resistance.
their gummy resistance, because it will be very important in this fight.
I know the people who failed got gummy bear
Weakness.
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 Yes, and I'll say the one person who had a immunity is gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's see how this
I
goes.
at least have resistance.
I don't have
No.
shit.
At
Me
least,
neither.
okay.
I
Yeah.
got a nat 20.
Ooh. Okay then.
Dang.
Opening up.
Would Kairos know that those were bells of war?
I
What's
imagine
it
so.
called?
As to prepare for others, could he like cast guidance on them?
You can cast guidance. How many people does that hit? Yes.
I can choose one at a time,
Can I cast a shield?
but it lasts.
A shield
up
is
to a
only
minute.
one. A shield is on a reaction, and it's on one turn. You need to do it when you're about to get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I
So-
cast it
If
on
that's not a choice,
one,
I want to fucking cast
because it's a cantrip.
banishment on all
wanna
of the
cast what?
creatures.
You want to
I
cast
wanna
what?
cast banishment.
Well, let's do that on your turn. I need to do
Okay.
that on. You need to do that
Yeah,
on
he
your
needs to
turn.
do turn
Banishment
order.
will get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? That's Oh god. Alright then. I'm gonna go through every one of you in a second to just give me This is not too bad. That's all right then. And Glaciel. Remember, what was your dexterity again? Oh, actually, it's pretty high. That is a. Okay then. Alright, so alright then. So for initiative, Mr. N,
Mm-hmm.
what number?
1.
You got a nat 1?
Wait. But initiative.
What was your initiative?
Nat
What is your
20.
initiative?
20.
Nat 20. Okay, wow, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a bit different, huh? Oh shit, I
Yeah,
can
it's not 20. My bad. I didn't hear you.
repeat. Okay, so that'll be a nat 20. Alright. Okay. Kindle.
21.
21. Non-natural, right?
Yeah, actually.
It's a natural 21.
Yeah.
Alright, then that'll be same turn as Mr. N. Fern.
17.
17. Alright.
Kairos got
Pro.
18.
Oh, Kairos? 18?
Oh.
Okay, 18, 12. No, 18. Alright then. And then 12 from Pro.
Oh wait. Earth. Mine was a 30
Yeah?
21. Sorry.
Yours was a dirty 21. Okay,
Yeah, sorry.
that'll still be the
Just-
same. It'll still count as the same turn
Okay.
as
How would it be a natural 21 is my question.
Yeah. Sorry. Brain confusing.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
If
no
I
worries.
remember
It's
correctly,
the
nobody
same-
has that cheaty dice that has the 21 on it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
it didn't roll that though. It's a 19. I rolled a
That's
19. I
pretty
have a
funny.
+2 in initiative.
Alright, so starting off, Mr. N and Kindle, what do you do?
Great. Okay.
Seeing these two oversized gel-like abominations step out, clearly wanting to attack.
I cast on one of them Banish.
Banishment? I'm pretty sure banishment
Yeah.
takes 1 minute.
Yeah.
If I remember
it does.
correctly. Yes.
So that's gonna take a
alright
whole
then.
set of turns for that, isn't it?
Yes. So you are holding. Okay. You're sure you're doing this, by the way, right?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm doing
Okay. It's gonna have to roll a charisma saving throw. What would that saving throw be?
It could be higher than my own Christmas pro. Or, I mean, my Christmas stat.
Okay. Wait. What's your what's your casting? How high is your casting stat?
Casting.
What is it? A +5?
Yeah.
So that'll be a 13 that they need to make, which they're not really good at that. I think they fail. Do they?
One of them.
Yep, they fail.
one of them's just
You
gone.
are holding. You need to hold banishment now for 1 minute, and it can be broken.
Okay.
Do you want to move?
You should probably move to the back.
Yeah,
I
run the
moved
fuck
to the
over.
back.
All right, then
banished one of
you'll-
them?
Do you summon Seagale, Kindle?
Yes.
Alright, Seagale will be summoned by your side. There. Alright. Alright then, anything else, Mr. N? And Kindle, your turn? Is this the same it's the same turn, so
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Can I do anything else while holding it?
you can it costs an action. You can do other stuff, but if you get hit, it can be broken with a saving throw.
Yeah, that's why
Okay,
I asked that you move to the back.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
now you're just holding it. So basically, you want to send this to. You're trying to send it to its native plane. So you want to send it to a harmless enemy plane, basically. All right then, because this thing is from the Feywild.
Yeah, it's just somewhere in the Feywild.
Yeah,
Somewhere, I don't know where.
No, you're trying to send it now to a harmless enemy plane because it's in the plane that it already is from. All right then.
Mhm.
And you still have a bonus action if you can use that in any way, but I don't think you can. And a reaction that will be on their turn. And Kindle,
Okay, I'm gonna flip the coin, first of all.
flip the coin.
If I can pull up the coin again. Hold on. I just had it. There it is. Thank God. Heads. Okay.
Heads. All right then.
That means I get 2
so that's
Eldritch
2.
Blast.
Yes, but they both have this. Okay, they both have the same roll to hit, by the way. So if you actually no, they both have separate ones. I'm stupid. I'm wrong.
Okay.
So roll two hits, or roll the first hit, then roll the second one.
Okay. The first one's a 14.
First one's a 14. Let me check. That hits. That does not hit. I do apologize.
God damn. Okay. I don't like that. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That hits.
Okay. Of course, it's always a low roll for me. I don't know why I use Eldritch Splash. Always a low roll. It's a 7.
Yeah. Okay. So roll for damage. Mr. Edmund, if you want to say something, if you want to do something, go ahead.
Okay. I got
For
10.
my bonus action, I summon Magic Hand.
Alright, cool. You saw Mage Hand. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use a fucking extra token because I have no token for Mage Hand. You know what? Say hi to. Shit, no.
Yep.
Where do you want to summon it?
Huh?
Where do you want to summon it? Just next to you? Here?
A bit of, in front of where I basically I summoned it where I was before. Like
Where
next
you
to-
were before. So,
Here.
here.
Yeah.
So, where you were before. So that would be here. Yeah. Alright then, Mage Hand. Okay. Kindle. Roll for damage. What is the
It
damage?
was a 10.
Okay. So the first one, you just see immediately. It's directly on, but the goop itself from the inside of the bear moves out of the way, and it just goes straight through. The other one, though, you kind of blindsided with the second one, hits it in the head, and you can see a small, what's it called, a small chunk of the, what's it called, the face falling off. How much damage again? Sorry, stupid.
10.
Oh, so you're targeting this bear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10.
This
Alright.
seems like something gets from Lady Trixie.
Well, let's not talk now.
Hitting it might be a better idea than magic.
I feel like I should
yeah.
eat it.
You did a bit of damage, but it's clearly just a glancing blow. Kairos, your turn.
I don't know why, but I have a strange feeling I should eat it.
You try. I don't care.
Yes.
Tell me how that goes for you.
There's one. There's one of them here. Go ahead. The other one is Spanish.
So, Pyros is gonna grab his, psychic warhammer.
Yes, I would have it against something
Yes.
squishy.
Actually,
Squashed.
You can have an axe.
yes, I do have a great axe.
He just
I'll-
wants to use the psychic warhammer, but every single thing just doesn't make sense.
I'll grab my, great axe.
Alright.
And hang on, so I was there.
And can you make it up there?
No, but I could cast a spell on myself.
And move yourself closer while you're at it so you can do it next turn.
Yeah, hang on. Which spell was it?
I'm really curious to see how that would go.
Hang on, trying to find a spell.
I
There's
think
so many
that's
freaking
upset
spells. Yeah, I literally just cast yeah, I literally just cast haste on myself.
You cast haste on yourself. Okay then. Alright, then you cast haste on yourself. It does have concentration, so if you do get hit, that might be cancelled. Where do you want to move?
I'm literally just gonna move up to here.
Here. Okay, cool. Alright, and what do you do?
Um,
Fern, your turn after this. Just so you know.
Well, I cast a spell.
Yeah,
so
no,
I can't take-
I have something I've got some questions about, but I'll wait until his turn's over.
So I took the spell action, so I can't attack.
Don't you have 2 attacks? Like I do?
No,
Yes,
he
I
uses
have
an
to attack.
action to use a spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not a spell that uses an attack. There's no spells that use an attack.
Okay, fair enough.
Other than Eldritch Blast,
Alright.
technically.
No, sorry. If I'm gonna do anything, I need to move closer. Got it.
That's all I can do.
Alright. So you have
Um,
haste, you moved up.
Yeah, other than as a. Actually, no, I can't because I've cast a spell this turn. Don't worry.
Alright. Okay, then Fern, it's your go alongside Cerdan and one of the gummy bears. And you hear in the distance the sound of a bell ringing.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
As one of the gummy bears the gummy bear that you hit, nobody, just takes the hit, looks at you, the bell strikes, and you can see its movement seem to almost double in speed as it walks up to Lachlan. Lachlan, I'm gonna, or not Lachlan, Kairos, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dexterity save, you said?
Yes.
That is a.
Okay, Fern, you are moving at the same time as this, so if you give me something to do, you can.
That's a 24.
A 24. All right. You can see it tries to engulf you for a second as its shape itself tries to bend around you. You manage to escape, and it proceeds to just like realize this, and just is going to try to hit you. So first hit, that'll be that absolutely misses. That hits.
Could I reaction shield?
Ooh, does that still hit? That misses because of that. Alright then. You can see this very sped up. Actually, it doesn't hit with dexterity. No. Alright then. You can see this bear, while sped up, you can still, after the engulf, it seems to get angry, smashes at you, misses, smashes you again. You manage to block it with your shield. Alright then, Fern.
Let's see. Is it within range? That's what I forgot to check. Hang on.
I'll say, by the way.
It's kind of relevant.
Alright, I was gonna say.
No, it's not within range, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's out of range. Damn it. Can't use the spell I wanted to use.
Can
But
always
I'll
move
say,
closer.
Certain, in the meanwhile, seems to have summoned a little bird, and it seems to have flown off into the forest. And that's his turn. Actually, he'll probably will move up just a bit. But I'll say this,
Yeah,
by the way,
that's probably a
Certain
good
does
idea
not
for
seem,
scout.
yeah. Certain does not seem to be looking to fight, really.
Let's see. If I move one step forward,
By the way, after Fern's turn is
then it's within
Glacial, and then
range.
Crow,
I actually do.
and then Thanada, and then the second gummy bear.
I will move over
Which is in
here.
another
Quick,
dimension.
quick question. What happened to the other people in the camp?
They are currently. I mean, you can roll perception for me to see what's happened to them.
Advantage. That. 25.
I'm gonna do this to speed up things a little
Okay.
bit, because I don't have that many dice.
You what's it called? You remember being kind of already separated. They were put into different camps. Yours was put in the most upfront one. Next to you is the tent with I forgot her name already.
Margaret.
Margaret.
Margaret. Thank you. Margaret, who's in the tent, who hasn't noticed, but there are very much people further up behind, like a solid chunk behind you, hiding after hearing those bells. So it's not. If it's this did happen, this is not because of this camp that they're trying to kill you or something. It is something is happening. We need to get the fuck out, and you just decided, oh yeah, let's try fighting instead.
Yeah, no, we need to run.
I will say this,
We
by the
need
way,
to get the
Certain
others.
does not seem. I will say this, by the way, Certain does not seem scared of this particular altercation. He's more curious.
Let's
Seems
see.
like Lady Trixie is on the attack.
In that case, Fern, instead of doing what you want to do you want to run to the other camp and start getting them out of here? We're gonna run instead.
Hmm?
We're not gonna fight, we're gonna run.
But they say, I'll say this, Glacial says, we can win this though.
No. Something's off here. Why gummy bears? Think about it. Why this?
Yeah, it seems like something that Lady Trixie would do.
Roll for Arcana for me, Kairos, considering you're so close.
Well.
Or actually, Arcana or Nature, depending on which one you prefer.
I would probably say both are fine pretty much for me. But I'm going to go with Arcana. That is a 21.
What's it called? You, Series 21, that's a really good roll. You do not sense Lady Trixie's magic on this gummy bear. And it is the way you describe it is it's a gelatinous cube that was shaped into a gummy bear.
Hmm.
Probably wouldn't taste that good as well. Gummy barely tastes good, but you know.
Hmm. Does anyone have any fire?
I do.
I have.
Wait,
Use
this
it
is
on
a
it.
by the way, this is a callback to a very old thing that happened in my campaign. Holy
Yep.
shit.
I remember it. I was in that accident.
You were. I thought, oh god.
Oh my god, wait.
Yeah, the first session where I put a gelatinous cube against you guys, and you'd set it on fire and it died. All right then.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this: it is Fern's turn if she wants to use something that involves fire. Glacial, I'll say this: Glacial, upon hearing
The
word
only
fire-
thing I have is heat metal. These guys is not metal.
No.
Yeah, these guys is not
I
there.
think I
No.
can.
I could throw a
I've
javelin
been
into it.
I was
You-
looking
yeah,
through
well,
my
you've
spell
used your
list to
turn
try to
already.
find something that might
You
work.
could ask for me to give you a card also.
Yeah.
Glacial does say, I wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
Please nothing risky. Please nothing risky. Please nothing risky.
I'll say she is in her bag trying to pull out something while it's Fern's turn. Fern, please do something. There's
It's,
too much shit to do.
let's see. I'm gonna ask the closest gummy bear to do a Constitution saving throw for me.
You're sadly really good at that.
Yeah, I
Alright
had a
then,
feeling.
roll.
Yeah,
I feel like
vigil-
charisma and dexterity are probably the worst ones.
Ooh, I mean that's might be a loss. That's a 13.
It lost. It needed to pass a
lost.
14.
All right, and what is it that it must do? Was it dance?
It gets 40 necrotic damage.
Necrotic. All right
You
then.
definitely don't want to eat that, Kairos.
Yeah, okay. Well, how does it take this necrotic damage? If you may tell me.
Let's see.
Don't roll damage for me, by the way.
I don't know.
Eh?
It starts
Then
rotting
describe
from the
how it
outside
takes
in.
damage.
Yeah, describe how it takes action. I know what spell you're using right now.
I'm not quite sure.
You're a druid, correct? What spell are you using?
Blight.
Blight. I guess the best way you can do is that you put your hands to the ground and summon
It's
some
what?
very withered
Yeah.
roots
Alright.
as they
Not-
take root
yeah.
in the foot of it.
As
necrotic
okay, I'll
damage.
say here. As roots sprout from the ground around this guy bear, see, try to inject poison, almost, but it's injecting poison into Gummy, and Gummy never really it takes years to even break down. As it goes into it, it doesn't really do anything, and it just looks at it, doesn't even care, and is back to swinging at Cairo.
Hmm.
Alright. And
I'm
this
pretty
was
sure
not
it's
the
a
outfit.
gelatinous cube-
Unless you want
cube
you want to
and,
do. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It has immunity to necrotic. I'm
Yeah.
pretty
You want to
sure.
use it is immune to necrotic. It has not taken damage. Do you
Okay.
you want to use your
Uh,
bonus action and or movement?
I had to use some movement to get to where I was standing, so.
Alright.
Boys, the gummy bear
okay.
that I banished came back 1 minute past.
Alright.
I don't.
No. We're not doing. That's not how banishment works. That's not how banishment works.
Yeah,
Come on.
you're thinking
It's not-
whole
it's not ba-
person. That's not.
It's
Whole
not-
person is a whole different thing.
Yeah. No. He's talking about like what's it called? That like a minute has passed since he has cast banishment. So in real
Oh, no.
life.
Oh, it works with turns. Didn't know that.
Yeah, it works.
turn is
It works
6
on turn.
seconds.
It works
That's
on turn.
10
No.
turns.
One turn is 6 seconds. One turn is 6 seconds. So
Okay.
it'll
Yeah.
take 10 turns.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else I can do this turn.
But at
Aight,
the very least,
uh,
you stopped one gummy bear from moving for 10 turns.
No. It could. I'm pretty sure it could still move. It just won't. It needs to happen for 10 minutes for it to be sent into the demiplane.
No.
No,
Right here.
it's automatically
Actually-
transported there, and it can't do anything.
Oh
Or-
yeah. I.
minute.
Do anything
So
until it's
one of the
back.
gummy bears is gone.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
just
then.
fighting one right now. We're just
that's
struggling with
interesting,
one. We're just struggling with one gun here.
Yeah, one guy that has taken an entire 10 damage and does not seem to be even slightly phased. Oh shit! I dropped one of my dice. Fuck! I got it. All right. All right.
How
then.
long can
Uh,
Blackness Cube
I
live
will say
for?
a Glaciel that says, "I've always wanted to do this," and she pulls out a small flask filled with a kind of liquid. And she says, "Kindle, I'm sorry, I got this at the festival from the drinks thing without telling you.
Why do you have liquor?
Wait, is that?
It's not liquor."
Yeah,
And she
this kid
throws
doesn't know
it and
what
says,
is. This kid don't know what it is.
"It is, yeah. You could roll a what's it called, nature check for me." And I'll say, meanwhile, she says, "Fireball," and she throws it at this
It's a
bear.
fireball in a bottle.
That's not like liquor.
God,
It's not
guessing-
liquor. I will say this:
it's fireball.
It's a fucking Molotov cocktail. God damn it!
it is a magical Molotov cocktail, which
I
I will
rolled a
say
10.
that's. Wait a second. That's it is a magical Molotov cocktail. As that's literally all that you need to know. It's a magical Molotov cocktail. As she throws this, it hits the gummy bear. And unlike with the what's it called, the gelatinous cube, it hits it. It takes maybe a little bit of damage. But Kairos, as you can see, the fire starts to spread around it. As you could see, it starts to cover its entirety. And now there is a flaming gummy bear standing in front of you that seems very pissed off.
Can I take like a surprise attack and hit it with my great axe?
Why would you get
You cannot use it with the surprise attack.
You don't even
You can't,
surprise
no.
it.
You already attack. Surprise attack only works if you're stealth. You're in front of it and it is angry.
It's angry.
I will say,
Wait, I am-
its attacks will absolutely deal fire damage now.
Yeah,
Damn.
I kind of figured that's why I didn't want to set him
I'll
on
say,
the
dummy.
run.
Thanks,
Dummy
Les.
does not count.
Yeah,
weapons.
and Laciel just says, "Shit."
Yes.
All right, Crow, it is your turn.
Fun fact, I also have a banishment. So let's banish this guy and then get out of here.
Alright.
We're
Like, the
very
banishment
bad at
only
that.
lasts. The banishment only lasts for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
we
that's
get
been
everyone
long enough
out of
for us
here in
to-
that minute.
Yeah. All right then. All right.
I think Kairos may be in a bit of a way
It's
for you
a
to be able to
charisma-
get a good view of
No,
it.
you could cast it. You could cast it. As it has to be just within 30 feet. 30 feet. Alright.
Banish both fucking
Uh,
enemies in
yeah.
the set.
You can banish. You can
He's
banish them.
in charisma.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is just going to. This is what happens when I create an enemy with low wisdom.
Yep.
This shit happens. Why did I do this? You banish and you all skedaddle.
We're out, boys.
Alright,
We're
alright,
out.
roll. Okay, so you're banishing now. You're banishing now. I need to roll against it. I assume. me
This
roll.
is in charisma.
DC's what?
16.
Oh. Yeah, that is most certain. That is an 8 minus 1.
Yeah, he's gone. Let's get out of here before the other one comes back.
Alright.
Move,
As
move.
it both gets said, I would like a. Okay, so I would like a. I think just call it a dexterity saving throw. Just from. What's it called? Yeah, let's say from everyone, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Tell me if
that's
anyone gets
10.
lower than a 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to roll that as well. And I'll say Certain says, I found what made the bell noises. They're running.
We'll talk about
Alright.
that later. First, we need to get out.
That is a dirty 20 on my end.
Got an 8.
All right then.
That's,
That's good.
15.
Yeah.
I have a 15.
Yeah.
And also, I want to place fire cuts around the place they vanished.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Surprise kaboom.
You get to place 9 in that time,
Okay.
which is just a nuke, basically.
I'm just gonna. They spawn
Yeah.
back there.
I'm just gonna say this: they're resistant, so it's not gonna kill them, but it'll piss them the fuck off.
Oh. Okay,
Okay.
good enough.
I'll say this: Glaciel rolled low. Could someone give Glaciel a help action?
Yeah, I will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. She did not roll enough. Could someone give Glaciel a help action? Roll a 3, then a 4.
God damn it! Again.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Whichever one that me Kairos did not do.
All right, you help. All right, she made it now. She made it with a. She made it with a 7 barely. Oh, damn, Glacial is all. Fun fact: Glacial does not never rolls high.
No, she does not.
She does not. She's like she's somehow so because I just usually make her use spells that don't require rolls. Because people rolling against Glacial. Okay, as you all call to the group, the carriage starts to move away. As you all travel away, you just see Nox just saying, "Wait for it," and then in the distance you just hear a fucking massive bang of fire as you all ride away. Oh shit! I should call this.
At least one of us
Sounds
having
slightly
fun.
evil, villain laugh.
Yeah,
I'll
that
say you
was
guys
enjoyable.
are in. Some of you are in a carriage. Some of you are outside of it. The horses have been dragged along with. Some of the supplies have had to be abandoned due to the surprise gummy bear attack. But here we are.
Those are gone. Those are gone.
Better than being dead.
Another-
And he just Certain just says, I don't think you guys are gonna believe what was making the bell noise.
What was?
That was.
Bells. They're walking bells.
Walking bells?
Yes, they were like very small and looked like a bell with feet.
Well, we're in the fairy wild, so we shouldn't expect
That,
anything
for some
less
reason,
than that.
also
But it's
sounds
someone
like
a
something
gummy
that
bear.
would be Lady Trixie.
They were working
Uh.
together. It was casting haste on the gummy bears.
I
Ah.
see.
It seemed to be a symbiotic relationship, which is very curious when you think about it.
Maybe they came from Lady Trixie's domain.
Well, I didn't sense any of Lady Trixie's magic off of them. I didn't
Yeah, I
sense
didn't
any.
either.
I'll be back.
It might just be something that's part of this forest in general.
Hmm.
Um,
All I know is something isn't right. They did not seem to fit in here.
Agreed.
yes, but they were remarkably well hidden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which makes me think this place isn't exactly how we see it.
So, do you, well, that was confusing. Well, but at least we're moving quicker. Now, so you guys are riding out much faster now. I'll say you guys have gotten like maybe an hour or two of rest. But at this point, everyone's decided, yeah, let's just go to the capital.
So, Earth,
Yes?
with a short rest, which is a couple of hours, how does that work
Yes.
for my spell points?
How does the paladin spell points work? Do you regain them on a short rest, or
I'm pretty sure you
Not.
do.
if you do, yes. If you don't, no.
I am not sure.
But that's not how I was expecting that combat encounter to go. Not expecting to go
Mr.
wild
Incorrect,
gummy
the
bear.
DM is not supposed to know what we're doing.
I am noticing. I was not noticing you guys to see two massive gummy bears and say, "Fuck, we need to get out." Well, here we are.
Short rests only work for your channel divinity type stuff, so no.
Okay, so no, you do not regain anything on a short rest. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Guess I'm gonna have to wait until I next long rest to see
Sure.
if this place is really how it's meant, how we
Two.
see it, or if it's
What are you
different.
trying to use? Is it like a tech magic or
True seeing.
true seeing? Okay.
What does that do?
Basically, I can either use it on myself or on a willing creature. It gives them the ability to see what isn't meant to be seen. Like if as like some sort of
it gives you true.
illusion.
It just gives you true sight.
yeah,
Okay,
pretty much.
and you can see into the ethereal plane, which would
Yeah.
not be effective. But cool.
For
All right.
120 feet.
Yes. No. But the what's it called? The bells are what's it called? The way that Sern described them was bells with
Yeah.
Bells with legs.
yes. He only saw the feet. They're
Bless you.
much more bell than yeah, bless you.
They're a lot more bell than they are legs.
Yes. And that was likely the reason why the gummy bear was moving so fast, because it's a bell that literally casts haste. While seemingly hiding in the forest to make sure that they don't die. But then the second they saw one of the gummy bears disappear, they're out. And now there are two flaming gummy bears in the middle of the forest.
One flaming gummy bear.
No,
Oh, yeah.
both are flaming.
they're
They
No-
both are flaming
Nox-
because of
Just
Mr. M.
flaming.
Nox
They're
set the
just
other one on fire.
flaming in the middle of nowhere.
I'm gonna have to roll a luck check for them, actually. See if they find water quickly enough.
Otherwise they melt.
Finds one, finds one. They both found water.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to roll another luck check for both.
See if they find us.
Alright.
Do that, jinx it.
No, they're not that fast. Not even with the bells. Oh, I'm also gonna have to roll for the bells as well. Shit. Okay, one. Okay. Cool. Alright then. As they're all
Did they
traveling
find
again
us?
after that situation, I will say, by the way, they have not found you. And after what seems to be now there's a fire there. The way I can say it is, imagine if something between a moth and a mantis flies over you with three behind it, and they all seem to be flying towards that direction, and they seem to be coming from the main city,
Hmm.
and
They
they're
seem to put out
gone
the fire.
just as fast as they showed up.
That's
Roll
amazing.
for nature for me, Kindle.
Great.
Don't fail us. Do not fail.
Motherfucker! It only happened once! I don't have to make that important of a skill check this time. It's a 12.
They have nothing to really put out the fire, no.
Okay.
They seem to
Then-
have nets
Nets.
Net?
made out of some sort of metal. But you only saw it for a second.
Probably something to catch the gummy bears
Or the bells.
and bells.
I don't think it's the gummy bears they're after.
Yeah, maybe the bells, because the bells cast
Let's be
haste.
cautious of them. Let's not just get caught
Yeah.
again in another trap.
I really want to use
As
I really want to use the sights thing now.
alright.
'Cause obviously this place isn't
Right.
exactly how we meant to see it.
I mean you can. Go ahead.
I can't. It needs one highest spell point that I don't have.
I'm just gonna say this. From this moment on, you guys are back at the map, right? I think I put you guys there, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From this moment on, you guys are around here. It's only around a 4-hour ride to Yonos Lumos.
Fuck it, we
and you'll
take
be
it.
there. So,
Kairos,
you guys
can try
could
sleeping
rest.
on the way again.
yes, you can try
Yeah.
sleeping on the way, but by the time you're not gonna get a full long rest. You're only gonna get a short rest, which will not be enough to get back all your
Yeah.
spell points. And are you sure you want to use your spell point before you get to the city because you don't know what's gonna happen?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I say we travel for another hour and then rest.
Yeah.
Make
you
sure
guys are still.
that
You
we're-
guys are in a
Make sure we're
because
far
of what
enough
you
away. Yeah.
did. Because you guys made sure that everyone was safe. That you have basically advanced from being on the horses, which are now just being tailing along, to being inside of one of the carriages. So if you want to rest, it's very easy now.
Okay.
It's very sizable, half wooden, half silken carriage.
The horses are still around, though, aren't they?
The horses are around and they're with you. And honestly, Margaret's eyes are not good enough to tell that those are normal horses. So they're just following along with you.
Okay.
And okay. As you all, one last thing. Is there anything anyone would like to say or do before we move on to what happens when you arrive at Yunos Lumos? Nothing? All right then.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You find, as you get closer, these steel gates standing in front. This white with steel colored gate. In front of it, another two of those mantis moth-like guards made of metal. So you travel inside, you look inwards. It's beautiful. Some slight bit of snow. The houses made of a combination of nettle and brick. The streets are empty and beautiful. The people who are talking are dressed in very good finery. Up in the sky, on long stilts, stretching hundreds, if not even getting close to the thousands of feet, is a castle. Standing next to it, a massive creature, thousands of feet tall. It's seemingly covered in the same metal with white covering everywhere as if it's plated on. It is the biggest thing you've ever seen. And all it seems to be doing is grabbing a plate from the bottom. You look at the plate, small people on it from this distance, bringing it up to the castle, and then a plate of the people who are up there, bringing it down. I would like for Fern to roll insight this moment.
That thing looks dangerous.
Oh boy. I don't think my insight's all that good.
It is
than I
massive
thought.
yet majestic. I would say, Kairos.
That's a 9.
A 9. Okay, then roll nature
A
check for me as
9.
well.
Nature. That's a 14.
All that you know about the creature itself is that it is known by the people here as the Dragger. Whatever disobeys Lady Light gets dragged into the lake of the Dragger. What happens to them then, no one knows. It is standing inside of this lake, but considering its size, it is so far above it you don't even notice. And you look towards Certain as he says he seems uniquely broken. As he says, "Oh, Orpheline, what have they done to you?" And on that note, we will end the session.